Hello and welcome to Lantern Lane Stories. Tonight's story is The Shepherd Girl and the Sky's Messenger. In the shadow of the Andes near Cusco lived a shepherd girl named Killa. Every morning she climbed the rocky trails with her llamas and sheep. The air was cold and thin, so high you could almost touch clouds. Killa sang while she worked, her voice like a wind chime in stone valleys. The mountain peaks around her turned gold, then pink, then white with snow. She knew every path, every stream, every corner of these mountains. At sunset, the sky would turn purple and orange, painting the world in fire. But Killa's heart felt lonely, even surrounded by so much beauty. One morning, a young man appeared on the high pasture. He wore black clothes and a white collar, crisp as fresh snow. He had dark eyes and moved with a strange, graceful way. Killa was surprised, but he seemed kind and gentle. "Who are you?" she asked, still holding her shepherd's staff. "I am a traveler," the young man said softly. "I came to see you." They talked for hours about the mountains and the sky. As the sun climbed higher, he made a strange request. "Killa, can you throw me as far as you can, like a game?" She laughed. It seemed silly, but she tried her very best. She took his hand and flung him high into the air. Something miraculous happened the moment Killa let go. The young man didn't fall. He transformed into something enormous. His clothes became glossy black feathers, sleek and shining. Around his neck appeared a crown of pure white feathers. On his head, a bright red crest rose proudly. His arms stretched into wings, so powerful, so wide. Killa gasped. Before her stood a condor, mightiest bird in all the world. His wingspan was wider than 3 tall men lying end to end. The condor spoke in the young man's gentle voice. "I am a messenger of the sun god, Inti," he said. "I came to share my world with you." He lowered one massive wing toward her, like an invitation. Killa climbed onto his back without fear. Though her heart raced, the condor ran toward the cliff's edge and pushed off into the air. They rose higher and higher, the wind singing around them. Below, the earth unfolded like a map painted by the gods. She saw the Urubamba River snaking silver through green valleys. Terraces of ancient fields climbed the mountainsides like giant steps. In the distance, snow-capped Mount Huascaran gleamed white and eternal. The condor circled slowly, showing her how mountains protect crops below. "This is what I guard," he said, "the balance between sky and earth." Killa understood then. He was not just a bird, he was a guardian. He was part of the heartbeat of these mountains. When they landed on a high cliff, Killa took his human hand again. The condor built a nest in the highest, safest cliff. The nest was woven from dried grass and soft down feathers. Killa stayed with him willingly, choosing love and the sky. Months passed, and seasons changed the colors of the mountains. A son was born to them in that nest among the clouds. He had his mother's gentle heart and his father's powerful wings. Killa sang lullabies to her child, the same song she had sung as a shepherd. The condor would circle the nest at dusk, watching over his family. The stars came out one by one as if saying goodnight. In those quiet moments, Killa felt she had found her true home. Time flows differently in the high mountains. Years passed and Killa's son grew strong wings of his own, but still on certain mornings the great condor circles above Cusco. He soars on thermals that rise from the warming valleys below. When people see him, dark against the brilliant sky, they remember. Grandmothers tell children that is the condor who loved a shepherd girl. He still searches the valleys for his beloved, even after all these years. The condor's wingspan stretches 3 meters, as wide as a small car. For thousands of years, the Inca people believed he carried the sun god's blessings. Even now, in modern Cusco, the condor is sacred. He is the national bird of Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Colombia. And if you ever go to the high cliffs above Cusco, you might see him. You might see the great black wings with white patches circling eternally, and you will know he is still searching. He is still remembering the girl who heard his true voice. And so Cusco also slowly fell asleep. Good night.